Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
You see, on your certificate of renunciation in November before the December elections.
But what does the Constitution say?
There's something else which is interesting. Before the elections, the petition command EC. And EC framed both parties. EC was satisfied that he was not breaking any law.
Yeah, but EC is not the final arbiter.
Oh, I agree with you. But it's interesting to say EC agreed with him, say he was not breaking any law. And the Binwaka said, forgery. He didn't lie to the EC. He gave all the facts to the EC. There was no forgery involved. It is the EC who decided, say, the facts he had presented to them showed that he was qualified to run the election. Where is the forgery?
What does the Constitution say? Constitution says differently, right? Nature maybe says, and it says at the end of the day, if there's any conflict between Emre being in Constitution, the Constitution takes precedence over.
Oh, of course. Of course.
We'll have to, anyway. Say lawyer for no.
The Constitution.
Yeah.
Constitution. So now it takes precedence. But what is the Constitution?
The Supreme Law?
No. What is the Constitution? The Constitution is what the Supreme Court says. That's it. That's it. You may agree or you may disagree. The Constitution is what the Supreme Court says. Different. You are allowed. But the final, as what the Constitution means, is the Supreme Court. Now, I agree 100% with the Supreme Court. Application cannot be final.
An application?
What apply?
David, you don't apply to renounce your citizenship. You don't need any approval from anybody to renounce your citizenship.
But then, yeah, kasa say, and what's papa no, yeah, man, no certificate of renunciation.
Yes.
And no say on your Canadian citizenship.
No.
That is the law.
The renunciation
in Canada.
had taken place already.
That is then why did they give me a certificate?
That
in
is
any
just
case,
to document it.
No, but if you say away, and your documents in the year Juma. Documents in the year Juma. And if you apply for a passport now to airport, do I apply for passport and I'm apply for visa. Because I apply for visa and I'm apply for passport.
No, that one needs approval. Renunciation of citizenship does not need approval.
But you see,
you renounce it on your own volution.
No.
Nobody can approve it or disapprove it.
No.
Otherwise, no law in the world compels you to remain Ghanaian.
Now, so a Ghanaian, but you must show something that shows they are Ghanaian.
No, I'm Ghanaian because my papa is Ghanaian.
Yeah, but you must show something. Okwa brochure now so a Ghanaian. Now unkute bibe so a Ghanaian. What happened to you?
But
the fact say
nobody can question
anyway
my Ghanaian nationality.
That is what the Supreme. In any case, Kwame, as American, you need your certificate of renunciation. And Papa no Nisa can't certificate. You know him say he has to get that certificate. But Nisa can't certificate. Not time no HM. That is the issue.
No.
November.
The election was in December on December 7th.
Not the election. The nomination.
Yes, but then there's a legal argument as to which date is the most important. That legal
argument has been thrown out by the Supreme Court. Well, you may disagree, but that is the law.
Okay, interestingly, the little bit of the law, 2x4 day na makusha law require hono. I'll say, Kwame, the Supreme Court concluded that Gyakye Quayson's renunciation was incomplete without the certificate of renunciation at the time of filing.
But then,
and Supreme Court. And
I disagree.
And that's what Kwesi disagrees with. They can go. But Constitution Article 94(2) disqualifies you from being an MP if you have allegiance to a country other than Ghana. Some argue allegiance and citizenship are separable.
Exactly.
But our court has disagreed especially because of the requirements and terms of the oath one takes. The courts disagree. That's what Kwesi is pushing. Say allegiance and citizenship are separate.
For example, there's a universal law which is in the fundamental human rights adopted by the United Nations, which says that nobody should be declared stateless.
But he's not been declared stateless, has he?
Yeah, but I'm saying it has application in this particular case.
Well, let the lawyers go to court.
Yeah, they will go to court.
The other point is Kwame.
Yes, Nana.
Allegiance and citizenship. Supreme Court to say they are related, if not the same. Our point to Mujina Sunan is say, swear the oath of citizenship. It is titled the oath of, you swear allegiance. That's what you swear.
Anyway. You swear an oath of allegiance. There's no oath of citizenship.
No, it's swear oath. It's oath of allegiance. So the two are connected. You may disagree. That is your view.
See my child example. Nana my child example. See it here. One Burkina Faso. Now we Burkina Faso is waging war on Ghana. Then you join Burkina Faso armed forces to wage war on Ghana. What you have done is that you have betrayed your allegiance, but your citizenship remains intact.
Yeah, there's no problem.
That is the fundamental difference
now,
between citizenship and allegiance.
Ghana. In this case, how do you measure the
allegiance? Just a quick one.
Citizenship.
Anyway,
Nana, Meba, and Pacho, just a quick one. Kwesi said Tama or applies, they took his passport from him.
Yes.
It is beginning to look like it may not be exactly the fact. Gyakye Quayson applied to renounce his citizenship in December 2019. But he entered
1 year before the election.
Yes, but he entered Ghana in February 2020 on his Canadian passport, 2 months after renunciation. His renunciation certificate says he ceased to be a citizen of Canada on 26th November 2020. That's about 2 weeks to the election.
And the passport, even if they didn't take the passport, what you need is the renunciation. Renunciation. Now, Kwame, something wouldn't be interesting.
Oh, because he said,
because for us to attach weight to the information, its origin will be important.
Okay, name James Gyakye Quayson, place of birth Ghana. This is to certify that the person named above has formally renounced Canadian citizenship and pursuant to the Citizenship Act will cease to be a citizen on the 26th 11/2020. That is 26th November 2020. This is his certificate of renunciation.
That's what
I'm sure it appeared in court. But the other bit about his passport near the end is subject to speculation. But Niamatin said he renounced on December 19, 2020. December 2019, sorry. December 2019. 1 year before the election. But anyway.
And then one other issue is, when did he become a member of parliament? Because if you read the constitution,
all these will come up.
You shall not become a member of parliament if you have, dual citizenship. So when did he become a member of parliament?
No, there's a cut-off date is before 7 January. The cut-off date is when the nominations are open.
I'm not talking about nomination.
That is
the constitution says, you cannot become a member of parliament if you have dual citizenship.
Anyway,
when did he become
this conversation will not end today. It will continue. A very big thank you to you, Techi Mensah. Have a good
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.